Detail, 10, hot, at ease.
Hi, I'm Dick Bridges. I'm commander of the American Legion Post 6 Color Guard. We are here today because we are celebrating Memorial Day, recognizing those friends and family members who are no longer with us. Many of us have military connections in our family, and we especially appreciate those who served their country and are no longer with us. And of course, those who died in service to their country. This special message today is being prepared for the residents of Stonehill, because they have a TV channel that a YouTube video can be played on. So for the residents and staff at Stonehill, we appreciate you, and we wish we could be with you on Memorial Day, but instead we're doing this. Detail, 10, hut. And now, one more thing. Before we start, I want to give some special welcomes. Thank you to our buglers, Otto Kruger and Tom Walsh. Thank you to Gary Kircher, who is our chaplain. Thank you to Katie McFarland, who's going to sing the national anthem for us. And a special thank you to Bill Kubler behind me, who has the U.S. flag. He's our leader. He selected us and trained us. He's been the commander of the Honor Guard and Color Guard for about 20 years. And that's a lot of dedication. Thank you, Bill. Now, to sing the national anthem, Katie McFarland.
Present arms.
Present arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, hung. Parade, rest. Thank you.
As I said earlier, we are a color guard. We gather for such occasions as visits to schools, nursing homes, parades, and community activities, business conventions, and meetings. But much more often when we put on this uniform, it's because we're members of the Honor Guard. Honor Guard activities are strictly funerals, where we honor military veterans who are passed on. So that is a very impressive ceremony. My favorite part of it is the flag prayer. The flag prayer that we do at our military funerals explains why it's red, why it's white, and why it's blue, why that flag is so loved by patriotic citizens, and especially military veterans. At this time, I will have our chaplain, Gary Kircher, recite that flag prayer for you.
The flag is a symbol of all that is sacred to us and reflects what we are and what we hope to be. The white stripes symbolize the purity of thought, expression, and worship. These are privileges we guarantee to all who live in our land and whose rights we will defend against all enemies who seek to crush the way of life that we so cherish. Also on our flag, we see the red stripes of courage, which shows our willingness to die if necessary for the preservation of our American ideals. There's a blue of tranquility upon which the stars of our states are united to hold intact all that is truly ours, which is our desire for happiness, prosperity, and peace throughout our great nation.
Thank you, Gary. We have gathered here, as I said earlier, to honor people at Stonehill, the staff, patriotic residents and staff, and especially those military veterans at Stonehill. Because of HIPAA policies of privacy, I cannot share their names with you. But I can tell you that there's 34 veterans at Stonehill. 17 served in the U.S. Army. 1 served in the Army Air Corps. 2 served in the United States Marine Corps. 6 served in the United States Navy. 5 served in the U.S. Air Force. And 3 served in the U.S. Army National Guard. Our thanks goes out to them and our respect. Thank you so much. At this time, we will have the military salute to honor all of our fallen brothers and sisters who served in the United States military. Thank you.
Firing Squad Commander.
Render the honors.
Yes, sir. Detail, men, hut. Firing squad, order, earth. Unlock. Ready. Aim. Fire. Aim. Fire. Aim. Fire. Detail, present, earth.
At ease.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude our ceremony, I would like to thank members of the Honor Guard and the Color Guard for their dedicated service. Honor Guard activities, which are funerals, of course, require 2 to 3 hours for each one of them. And some of these gentlemen have been in most of them have been in hundreds of funerals. So we thank them for their dedicated service. I'd also like to thank Laura Heidershay. Laura's activities director at Stonehill for working with us on this program. And last but not least, our bugler, Tom Walsh. It was his idea to try and provide some ceremonies around the Memorial Day time frame. As he said, to put some much needed smiles on faces. Thank you.
Detail 10, hut. Dismissed.
Thank you.